Welcome to episode 637 of Slamfire Radio. We're recording live on January 7th, 2026. It says 2025. I will not read my teleprompter. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm one of your hosts, Adriel.
I'm another host, Kyle. Happy New Year.
And I am Countdown Tony. New year, new time, by the way. We're now recording live 7 p.m. Mountain Time or 6 p.m.
Eastern.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. Pacific.
Mm-hmm. Something in the middle for Central. We don't know. You'd have to. No one really knows.
I found it's odd. I think U.S. television or even our television always says Pacific and then Eastern. I don't think it covers anything in the middle.
Flyover provinces. No one cares about the middle. Tony, what have you been up to since last year in guns?
Quite a few things, let's say. First, I was very jealous of Adriel's Glock, so
you bought one?
So I got one. But before that, I need to tell a Christmas story. So I dreamed of this very odd Santa Claus. He didn't ride a reindeer or whatever you call that. A cart pulled by the reindeer, a sled. There you go. Sorry. Mm-hmm. He drove a right-hand drive Japanese car. He was wearing a Hawaiian shirt in the middle of -30 winter. And I guess I wasn't the best boy because I asked for a 1911 produced in the Freedom place. Instead, I got this. No wrinkle, I'll take it. I said that I'll take it. Safety check, of course.
I like how the hammer's back already.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Always.
I don't know. I don't.
Cocked and locked.
I'm not a fan of how IPSC asks you. Like, I get why, but I'm not a fan of how they ask you to store your gun because the last command is if you're finished, hammer down and holster. So your gun will be stored like this, which in 1911 world just seems wrong.
That gun looks like it's missing a chunk of steel.
It's missing the top plate. I have it aside because it's all discolored in there. Second is it's RMR plated, and I don't have RMR optics because I use Vortex optics, but I did order a plate which is currently in Kyle's possession. Sorry about that. Which will convert an RMR footprint into an RMSC pattern, and that will give me the option to mount my Vortex Defender CCW on it. So hopefully I should be able to work with that soon enough. Oh, we'll get Kyle on the screen there.
There.
Do you have an RMR cut thing to test it on? I doubt it's going to be a problem. Oh, do you have a? Well,
he's got stuff on the shelf. Look,
I know, but I don't want him to take apart one of his gun and lose zero on it.
He's got stuff in boxes.
Yeah. See?
Well, that's an RMR dot, not an RMR slide.
Oh,
it's going
slide?
from RMR to.
No, because I still don't have my plate for my open gun, and my Zev is Delta Point Pro.
Yeah, so that's a no then. I was thinking about if I would ask him to break open the Masadas. I think those would, but that's too much.
I don't believe they're optics cut. I will have a look.
Oh, they're not? Anyway, don't worry
about it. I'll have a look while you continue.
Don't worry about it. So, continue on. Now I have more hands-on time on this pistol compared to BOA, where I first shot this gun. One of the complaints I had was this angle on the safety is digging into the web of my firing hand as I ride the safety shooting like this. I guess it doesn't hurt as bad anymore. Maybe I just need to develop a callus at the right spot. But if you examine very closely, the profile on the spike on the back is slightly different on the strong side versus the offside. And the offside one doesn't hurt as bad. So I guess maybe that's something I need to look for when buying my own 1911. Have a specific safety on it. I guess that could be a thing. The second thing is the neglect. obviously, I don't think it has been cleaned after BOA, so I did strip
No.
it down and clean it. So that's very nice. I was very early in my shooting career. I was recommended M Pro 7 by my first POW instructor because it doesn't smell weird. Like, well, I really don't mind the smell of Hoppy's number 9, but I never found it to clean that well. It does degrease really well, I want to say. But I found it cleans stainless steel really well. So it did work really well for this gun. The barrel is nice and clean. That's all good. And there were some little mistakes, I guess, during BOA that I found with this gun. There was one magazine, at the time I didn't know, that didn't want to draw free. And it's actually this one. I did some testing. There you go. It's slightly sticky. It's not like it won't drop free yet.
You could stick some weights to the bottom of those mags if you want.
I know, but
Swap the base pads or something.
the regular ones drop free. So it's just that particular one.
Find where it's binding, and
I have the number removed. And to be honest, I'm thinking about investing in Wilson Combat Mags if I could. I'm waiting for a sell on them. Because you need to use your mags regardless. And if you follow 3-Gun AMAX on YouTube, he talks a lot about 1911, 2011 competition stuff. Wilson Combat well warranted their 1911 mag tubes from swelling. So as soon as they stop dropping free, you can send them, then they'll send you new ones. So that's kind of a big thing for specifically Wilson Combat mags. Wilson Combat did acquire Chip McCormick Custom CMC as well. I'm not sure if their warranty would apply. I would imagine so, but no one have confirmed nor denied it so far. The second thing is you can see a picture on Discord. There was one of the magazines I had a fell to lockback at BOA. Again, I wasn't a big pistol shooter at the time, so I don't know if it was my hand or something, but there's this one particular magazine that had the spring bind on the top spring, so it actually isn't lifting the ammo all the way to the top. So it's just slightly low. So that magazine at the time would not engage the lockback, but now I have the magazine disassembled. And if you are shooting 1911s, you want the magazine with the extended base pads. For example, on this gun, because you have a magwell, if you have a 9-round magazine, you won't be able to see that. You have to see that with your finger like that. So things to look out for. Also, apparently there is a method to the madness for removing the follower out of these magazines that's welded base. But of course, they're not as convenient as just the regular ones.
Yeah, I sent along those 9-rounders just in case you wanted to shoot some steel challenge or something like that, and you ran into problems.
Yeah, if I need a feeder mag, I'll put it in, rack it.
Yeah.
But I'll probably have some different magazines. Oh, another side question that I've also documented on Discord is my tiny little hands. See, I can't really reach the mag release how hard I try if I don't change my grip. I might get I don't like the look of them, but there are some 1911 grips that have a scoop in the middle that give your thumb a little bit of a spot to rest on, so you can access the magazine button a little bit easier. And you can see this one already have a button on it, and I still can't reach it.
Tony, I have to break my
off
grip.
the edge.
I have to break my grip to.
I know you need different grips.
Thanks. No, like even with my shadow, I still need to break my grip.
Really? That one has a really long pedal.
Yeah, I still break my grip to remove the mag.
So Tony, if you really don't want to have to break your grip, this is the mag release you need.
I know, the one that sweeps backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wilson Combat have one of them.
I believe Double Tap Sports should have them too.
Oh, cool. Maybe. Again, this is not officially my gun, so I'll probably try not to F with it too much.
It's a bolt-on. It's a bolt-on part. You're already messing with the optic.
That's true. Well, I'm not changing the play. At least that's something. So it will ride sky high, which is not according to modern standard, but hopefully it'll work.
Fine.
It's fine. I don't like how you don't have a front sight in there. It's just a great place for all the dust to accumulate. So I had to get a brush and clean it because my OCD was driving me crazy.
So I have an update on the optics plate.
Uh-huh.
The Masadas are RMSC.
Oh, okay.
So
So
the
no.
plate doesn't go on it, so it is RMR
Two
on your
RMSC,
gun to
Yep.
RMSC.
which is correct. And then because
You want
well,
a front sight? Do you want the old front sight for that thing?
nah, maybe nah. Too much work.
I like how conflicted you are.
Nah. Well, it will look better, but that's too much work. I don't have a front side adjustment tool. I don't want to be
I do.
hammering in. Yeah. Maybe if we're at BOA.
Yeah.
Some viewers may remember that I had a safe behind me that had all my stickers on it, and that's how I stored this pistol now. But I have to store it on the top level because it's a long gun safe on the bottom. So I was printing some different stands. This one goes like so. It's supposed to hold the front of it, but my printer is a little small, so I have to shorten it a little bit. Looks pretty good, so I have a place to put it, display it outside when I'm supervising it, I guess. It'll be handy for the show. But it will actually be too tall for my safe, so I printed a tray for it, so I don't have to knock it against the safe door every time I take it out and put it in. But the thing is, I forgot to account for there's going to be optics on it in the end. So, oops. Well, I guess we can cut it, or I can
But
just
then what's the tray even doing anymore?
redesigning. Well, I don't mind smacking my optics against the wall. It's a vortex optics, so it'll cover damage, so that's all right. So I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, there's going to be some more pistol shooting this year, and oh yeah, I have a question for the two hosts. I know how to grip a firearm with my strong hand because you do the same with a rifle. But is your offhand supposed to go on like this or this?
Not in front of the trigger guard, underneath the trigger guard.
Well, my finger won't fit.
Yeah, Will.
Oh,
Your hands aren't bigger than mine.
You get that?
uh-huh.
Then bring your hand in here, your thumb right up on your dust cover.
Right.
And when you open your hand, your fingers should be down at a 45.
That's
So
kind of
so when you grip it, put the meat of your palm right in that pocket with your thumb down the dust cover, nice and high, and then you can just wrap around.
But I feel like my pinky isn't doing anything.
It probably isn't.
Probably isn't.
Oh, really? That's considered as okay? Why not like this?
If I didn't have this magwell, my pinky wouldn't be really doing anything either. It's the whole
Okay.
thing. Not, and then when you open your, like I said, when you open your palm, that should be about 45.
Huh. I feel like I have a natural tendency to do this instead.
Yeah, you're not rolling
Because
your
then my-
hand. You're just
because-
bringing your hand up like that.
If
Bring
you
it
do
up
that,
and
Tony,
roll it.
if you do that and in the RO sees you like this as you're running around, they might think that you've got your finger on the trigger and they'll
Yeah.
DQ you. Put your finger under there. Keep it nice and clear.
Yeah, that was an old way to do that.
Yeah.
Even like Jerry Mitchell used to shoot like that. Now he shoots.
Everyone
down
does
like
it
this.
underneath.
Okay. I guess
A lot
more.
of new shooters. Even I had this conversation with Trevor like 8 years ago or something like that when he was out here doing a pistol course. He's like, nope, I know a lot of people try to do that. There's only very few people who it actually works for. You're not one of them.
Interesting.
No one's one of them. Just go
Okay.
on and do the standard baseball grip.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess I need to fix my grip then. Great.
And then if you're worried about your pinky, put a magwell on it. That'll help make your pinky feel
A bigger
Yeah,
magwell.
Oh my god. Okay, I know of the big magwell for the 1911. I hate it. That one is called the Dawson Position Icewell, I think.
The ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
At it.
Yeah.
You'll have a gap here because that's where your and where your insertion
It's
stop
a
is
1911. Doesn't matter what mag well you have, you're gonna have a gap there.
Well, yeah, but if you don't have one there, then it doesn't have a gap there. As in, it doesn't have a hollow out. Anyway, I just think it looks kind of goofy. I'm sorry. I have a very particular way I need to set up my pistols, and like for some reason, aesthetics is like second off the line consideration on it. I'm a really conflicted human being, so just know that.
Did you fix that other mag spring?
I did fix the mag spring,
Yeah.
so that magazine works fine.
Right.
There's going to be one magazine that doesn't drop free though, and because it was
figure out what's causing it not drop free
God.
and fix it. Bend it or file it. I don't care about the mag. You're not going to hurt my feelings scratching it up.
Oh god, now I have to squeeze the mag. I don't want to do 1911
don't squeeze
magazine.
it. Don't squeeze it.
Okay.
See where the drag is.
Take Sharpie.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Mark up on your mag.
Uh-huh.
Slide it in and out. Find
Until
where it's wearing.
Ugh.
Take your little hammer and just tap it.
Okay. Okay.
And don't take pliers.
you don't
Don't take pliers and squeeze it. Take your little gunsmith hammer and tap it.
Yeah. Don't spend like $100 or $80 per mag for another 4 or 5 mags. You
I
have
might buy
mags.
2.
They're not bad. I think they're pro mag, right?
No, they are Brownell's mags. Made in
So
USA.
They'll be Mechgar. They'll be Mechgar mags.
I
then.
guess.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You just
are
tune
good.
them. Yeah.
Tune. Oh god, I'm already into the
11
tuning
thing.
magazine thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, holiday season, that means shopping. So I did buy some stuff that was on sale. I'm now pretty committed to the 450 platform. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because I'm the only person out of their mind in Alberta that wants to shoot a 450 for hunting.
You got a deer with it and you got a grouse with it. It works.
That's true. So I have some. This is actually a new product from Hornady. It's the DGH, or the Dangerous Game handgun bullets, because 450 Bushmaster will be shooting 454 Casull bullets. These are 300 grain, extra heavy jacketed. It's kind of like the Barnes Busters. I added them to cart because they have them, and it's cool. And I don't know, maybe I'll invent some 2,000 feet per second, 300 grain beer medicine out of this. Well, we'll see if there's a grizzly chasing after me. I got a few boxes of this because this was on sale. The Sierra Pro Hunters 260 grains. These are specifically for 450 Bushmasters. Sierra has always been like the accuracy standard for reloading bullets. Their tip Match King lines, for example, or the standard Match Kings. But to be honest, I'm not flattered with the quality of the packaging. The label was made, but you can see the case doesn't quite close right. It's very thin. The plastic is, in comparison to Barnes or Spear, for example. I hope they will
You get picky about the
perform
weirdest
well.
things, Tony.
I know, it's weird. Either give me a proper box or give me a paper box.
Well, you're gonna take the stuff out of there anyways and put it on
It's
cartridges.
temporary.
I think there is a concern of me just lifting it up and spilling the bullets everywhere.
Well, just don't do that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, but they could prevent that by using better things. For example, I like the finer things in life, so I got myself a MTM case guard bullet case. That's
Yeah.
a lot smaller.
So do you
than
want them to spend that same money on a temporary box for projectiles?
No, but it doesn't have to be this good. So I
You're
don't
gonna
have
use
to.
once like that. You're gonna reuse the box for your bullets. You're not gonna reuse it.
Nah, you never know. Well, maybe just make it into paper then.
I use some of mine as like
Hold other things.
Yeah, I throw a couple cartridges in them if they're big enough.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, in the future, my cartridges don't have to shake in the case like that. It'll be fits nice and tight in there. So yeah, it's all about the little things. And I started to, because I'm loading full house for 450 now, I'm starting to look at the powder I got was little gun, and there are some interesting internet anecdotes on it. It's like similar to H110, as in you shouldn't reduce the charges, and apparently it runs very hot, and that was a concern for Magnum revolver shooters where it would flame cut your frame. I guess it's not as big of a concern in a rifle because there's nowhere for the flame to go. But yeah, there's some odd things going on with that. Ooh, lastly, I remember last time I was in Winnipeg, I didn't get to show this. Here's the 597 magazine, rated for 22 rounds. I think I inadvertently loaded 25 in it, and I didn't shoot it like that, but you could load a lot more in it. Unlike what Adro has described, this one has been running pretty good. I'm loading it to 20 with Federal Auto Match. So far, it's been running good. There is a match coming up at the BTSA. They will allow mini rifle this Sunday. So I'll put them to the real test then.
How many of those do you have?
I have 2 right now. I took all their stock. They only had 2.
I'll sell you a couple extra.
Okay, cool. They run. All right, let's go to Adriel next.
No comment on that. It might just be my gun. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I did one more PAL course after the last time we talked. 1 or 2? I can't remember. 1, at least 1. No, 2. 2 more. Yeah, I do a lot of PAL courses. Before the holidays, I had mailed my Spark 1 away because it had been damaged beyond use, and Vortex sent me this Spark 2.
Ooh, promise delivered.
For free. And then after I got my hands on it, I'm like, oh, this is value priced. That's what I'd say it is. Value priced. A little bit outdated as well. Yeah, but free. So I can't complain too much. I can't complain.
It's outdated. I like the Spark 2 for its price, its warranty service. And I think for a beginner, it's good that it includes different height level mounting plates. So I've moved it from my Mossberg MVP to my 450 all around. It's a good kind of a backup iron. It's like, oh, I need to shoot it for something. And
I like the scope caps on the new. The old one had like the bikini style, and they ripped and fell apart. And I
those
are where they are. But this one's just got the flip up ones, which are better. The things I don't like, I appreciate the different height mounting that you get off of it. That's kind of nice. It mounts lower than some of the other red dots I have. The price is not that competitive anymore though, because there's some stuff by SIG and like the SIG Romeo 5 is in the same price point, and where those newer red dots make a really big difference is in the battery life.
Shake Awake 2, that one doesn't have it. It does have auto shut off, but that's it. That's all the technology got.
The battery life on the back, it says max brightness, it's going to last for 300 hours, and at minimum brightness, it'll last for 5,000 hours, which is not very good compared to modern stuff. But at the same time, it's got auto shut off, so it should be fine.
Even for me, even just general shooting, not competition shooting, that will only last me about a year. Yeah. That's without using auto shut off. Like I shut it off religiously every time. It still doesn't.
Yeah. That's something that the newer red dots definitely have in droves. Like the red dot that I had on that 1911, I still have the original battery in there from 5 years ago, something like that. Yeah.
How many rounds did you shoot out of the 5 years though?
Not a lot. I picked it up a lot, but yeah, I didn't fire a lot. And yeah, I didn't clean it after BOA. I cleaned it before.
So it was all my dirt then.
Yeah,
excusable.
It shouldn't be enough on there to even worry about it. Like, I don't know. I don't. You guys know my stance towards cleaning guns, right? I only clean them if they're jamming or if they got wet or something like that. I don't clean them every time. I got some new old guns. Here's one of them. This is a Winchester 2200 with a shortened barrel, still legal. And this is going to, as you can see with the sticker on the side there, become a PAL gun. That's its life.
It has the rotating barrel, rotating bolt.
Yes, it does have a rotating bolt. This is not the like Winchester's got a couple of different pumps. This is the 2200, and with this one, it's a little bit different than the other one that I know, but yeah, it's still got that rotating bolt on there. Which, I mean, it's already got the firing pin out of it and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that one should be easy to remove.
Yeah, it's already done. I got this. It's a Belgian side-by-side 12 gauge.
Ooh, Prince of Wales grip.
Yeah, very.
At least I think that's how they call it.
There, eh? More stuff for the PAL courses. This monstrosity, this Mossberg 464.
It's a masterpiece.
It's gross.
So, as I was taking the photos of it, I'm like, oh, it is the SPX or the zombie model, but they pulled them off. You see, there's the little screw holes in there, so they would have screwed the pick rails on all the way around. But
so I did call it. Okay.
Yeah.
For those looking for entertainment, go look at Nut and Fancy's video on the Mossberg 464.
You know, something else that's interesting about this one. This fore end, I think it's painted wood.
I believe that is correct. That's what Mossberg did for the longest time.
And then they just took like these little brass inserts and like, bam, put it in there. I'd say we'll screw to that.
Those things were cheap back in the day. Was it like $400 or something? It was cheap.
What I paid for it, but I got a pretty good deal for it. And this is
lever guns are expensive these days. So
yeah, levers are expensive, and I need stuff for that's going to be a lever on kit number 4 that I'm making for PAL kits. And then my buddy loaned me his Savage 42. So this is over under 22 WMR and 410. There's 410 on the bottom and 22 WMR on the top. I did review the Savage 24, which is the old version of this. This is the 42. The differences on this one is that, okay, it's got a couple things that are better and a couple things that are worse. The action brake open, really nice. I like actually the way that you disassemble it. It's super good. See this button right here? Press the button, pull the fore end forward like that, and then that's it.
So it's the same as a double barrel shotgun, but you have a retained fore end, so to speak.
Yeah, usually a double barrel shotgun or the old Savage 24, you have to like pull the fore end off before you can get the thing apart. Whereas this one just retains it, which is, I like it. It's kind of a neat idea. Things I don't like. It's got a cross bolt safety. I don't like cross bolt safeties when you already have a rebounding hammer on this thing. And I don't like the barrel selector. Okay, you've cocked the hammer. Here's barrel selector. Oh, push it there. So that's the lower one. There's the higher one.
Oh, wow.
Lower one.
That's a cost-saving measure. I understand why they did it, but yeah.
Ultra basic, yeah.
I don't like it. Because, like, okay, you've got it on the lower barrel for the shotgun, so you're ready to shoot your grouse. Oh, there's one on the ground. You have to, like, pull that back here. And
yeah, it doesn't automatically switch.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. And I can't remember the old one, but I'm pretty sure it had a better system than this on selecting. But the number one thing I don't like about it,
manual extractors. Yeah,
manual extract. You have to pull your cartridges out like that. Oh my goodness, what have we come to?
This is called survival gun before survival guns were a thing, man.
Well, no, this is the new version of the survival gun. The old one had extractors. I'm pretty sure the old one had
exactly. That will get jammed up. Your finger will never get jammed up.
Whoa. No, because you're like the old ones, when you're opening them like this, it's like using that camming mechanism to like pull the cases out very easily, and you're pulling these things apart. Whereas this, like, if that thing's stuck, if you fired both, you have to like pull them out. Like, it's gonna be a bit sticky, right?
Oh, it's 22 rimfire and 410. I can't imagine it being very sticky.
Not gonna be that bad. Yeah. Anyways, but it breaks down very quickly. That's really good. Rail on the top or plastic iron sights. Yeah.
Mechanical sights.
Mechanical.
That's how Chinese has translated it, which is really weird, but.
Mm-hmm. And then my uncle made me a holster for my LA 322 out of leather. So it's got like
cow leather or
leather. It's just got a light tan to it, right, or dye or whatever. So there's a belt loop right there, and pops out, pops in, sits nicely in there. Yeah, I might see if I can make this go through one of my Bino chest rigs so that it can be slung over the back like that. So it like
flagging everyone when you're drawing it.
Oh yeah, flagging everyone. Well, it pulls out like a broadsword from He-Man or some shit. Yeah, I might. I want to. I really want to.
That'll be a good grouse gun.
Yeah, I want to take it. I'm gonna take it to the range maybe this weekend and see
how accurate it is.
Yeah, how accurate it is. I believe the gun's gonna be accurate, but the problem there is gonna be like, how do you make the gun accurate? Do you like two-hand it, one-hand it, like baseball grip it? We'll see.
What you need is the cheek pistol concept.
Oh, the like the old matchlocks that the Japanese would shoot, where they go like this.
Yeah, something like that. Or people have done it with like the new semi-auto mini shotguns, where they just hold it up to your cheek and start pulling the trigger real fast.
I wouldn't want to do it.
This wouldn't hurt, but
yeah, this wouldn't hurt. You could do that. You could totally do that. Yeah, we'll see. I'll try them all at the range. We'll see. See what works.
Sounds like there's gonna be fun videos coming to the HGG channel.
I have been getting through the videos. Sold some guns. Sold the Heritage Carbine, that revolver. 22.
Finally, the failed grouse gun.
That was never going to be a grouse gun. No, that was never going to be. My Soviet IJ-12, that's gone. My Savage 111 and 7mm Rim Mag, and a bunch of parts, a bunch of MISC parts. And the Savage 111, I actually traded it for this guy, a Vortex HSLR 4-16 by 44.
Whoa, that would be expensive scope then.
It would have been an expensive scope
a few years ago.
5 or 10 years ago. Yeah, maybe 10 years ago. It's got a couple of interesting things on it. It's got like really neat. See that? Oh, let's just put a little more light on there so you can actually see what's going on. There you go. Let's see as it's going there. And you'll notice that, okay, was that 2? Yeah, 2, 4 clicks for 2 MOA. That's because it's half MOA per click on the elevation. And on the windage, it's quarter.
What?
Huh.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Quarter click or quarter MOA on the side. You would do that because you want this would have been like an older PRS scope where like, oh, you want to dial something in. Well, if you crank it in real quick, you get to the next to your dope or your holdover for the next one, and you dial it back, right? So the idea with this is very quick dialing, and if you're doing quarter clicks, there's a lot more dialing that you'd have to do.
That's an interesting way to think about it.
Consider this. Milrad is 0.33 of an MOA, so it's not quite as precise as quarter. Half is 0.5 MOA. It's also not as precise as that, but you know, at least you can dial it quickly. I think that's what the intent was. I don't know. I wasn't there to when they invented it. It's also second focal plane, not first focal plane, because 10 years ago, first focal plane was not something that we were putting on a lot of scopes. Most scopes were second.
You said it was 4-16.
That's the other thing that because on only a 4x multiplier on the magnification is also pretty low in these days and age, right? Like we got 5 and 6 and even 10. You can get a 1 to 10 these days, right?
Yeah.
But I thought like, oh, well, that would have been an expensive scope back in the day. That's kind of interesting. So that's why I decided to do the trade. I've been doing lots and lots of stuff on reviews. I wrote 17 articles in December, mostly because I had, lots of time off. Shot a bunch of videos. The editors edited and published some of them. So the Turk Lever 22, that Federation Firearms one, that review got done. The Magpul Bipod one got done. Tony commented on it. Stevens 555. And then I did one on long-term gear I'm still using. I had someone like ask me, like, why don't you do a tour of your like gun room? I'm like, man, that's boring. Like there's a bunch of crap in here that I don't use. Oh, what if I just talked about the stuff I still use and the stuff that I've been using for a long time, where maybe I reviewed it like 5, 10, 12 years ago. I'm still using it. So I decided to do that. Shot that video. Did a review on the Turk 20 gauge over under, the Nork Mini Mauser, the Gavarm. Uploaded a ton of photo albums up to my Hunting Gear Guy Facebook page. So if you're curious about what I'm reviewing or what's coming up, go take a look at that Facebook page, because I've got a bunch of photo albums up there. Clipped some Slamfire videos, made some new clips out of it, and I responded to some comments on Slamfire and on Hunting Gear Guy. Just noticed, like, I don't know, I think I had a filter set on my on how I view the comments, and I was missing like a whole bunch of them. Actually, I was gonna, like, one of the other video ideas I had over the holidays was like, oh, I'll review my comments and we're talk about them and that kind of thing. And I got 30 minutes in and I hadn't finished December yet, so I stopped the video. Threw that idea out, because that would have been like a 6-hour video if I kept on that pace. I got a Form 6 NIA, which means I can go down to the States with some firearms. Some ammo. Yeah. I'll have to get my ATT, but I don't know. Like, the guys on, we got a Signal group where the guys are talking about it, and it's like, oh, I got my ATT. It's like, we got like a couple of months yet to go here. Like, this ATT will take like a day, maybe. I'm not in a hurry to get mine done right now. But I appreciate the guys there. I like that the other guys are thinking about car rentals and hotels and that kind of thing. So it's been nice to not have to think about that stuff and just say, like, yeah, let me know what to EMT you, and I'll just EMT you, and whatever you guys think is good, I'll just send the money.
Have you guys found a place yet, or?
Yeah. Me, Mark, and a couple of the guys are going to be in an Airbnb.
Whereabouts?
I don't know. That's not what I do. I send the money. I don't do the thinking. I'm not a thinking kind of a guy. I'll send it to you afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, I got back into Tarkov, so I'm video gaming again on Tarkov, and it's gotten sweaty since the last time I played, because like last time I played, like, I was like not even middle of the pack. I was like bottom half, decidedly bottom half. But now I'm like getting in. It's like, I'm lucky if I survive a minute or 5 minutes, because people are like nailing me so quick.
Yeah, I've heard that Tarkov has gotten worse.
Everyone's gotten better.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of guys in there that are just like incredible. Some of them are cheating. I can't tell the difference, because to me, like, it's all magic. They're all just instantly headshotting me from a million miles. So I don't even see them wherever they are, right? So
I honestly think the last time I played was with you.
That was a while ago. You should get back into it. Just get back into it. Come fail with me.
I got another one I'm going to try and get you into.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll talk about it when I talk about what I did.
Arc Raiders? Arc Raiders?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I've heard good things. I think, just looking around me, I think that's it. Kyle, what about you?
I actually really didn't do anything in guns over the break.
What happened to the build stream?
It hasn't happened yet. It will happen. I will do it. I gotta do a bunch of setup for it for the stream and everything.
It's big production.
And I finally got a little bit of time off and just got busy doing other stuff. Apparently I did spend some money I didn't know I did, because I keep getting packages to the house and nobody's said anything. So I just keep getting stuff at the house that I spent money on that doesn't make sense that I spent money on it. But an optics plate showed up.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Did you need that one?
No,
Just
I
sell
didn't.
Just sell it.
Another weird one, a Black Hawk 1911 holster.
Do you still have a 1911 pattern gun?
I do not.
Oh, so don't worry about it. You can show on stream though.
Yeah. So
I was rather concerned of guns bouncing.
I have lots of concerns with this
during 3 gun stages, so I don't know. I'll play with it.
Yeah. Unless you're doing like hard as hell or something like that, honestly, a level 2 has been just fine. if you
Fair
throw a thumb screw on there if you need to do a lot of running, you crank that down. I can't see this being fast whatsoever with the thumb paddle.
The thumb paddle.
Oh, it's got a thumb drive on it.
Yeah, but look how guarded they have that thing.
Oh,
like
chop it off.
Like that is so guarded. Yeah. Like, and this is yours, Tony. I know I'm not gonna trash it too hard. It's a good reminder on why I like Kydex so much versus molded plastic, because this is thick and I don't like that thumb drive. It's interesting. It does. Yeah, no, it's interesting, but yeah, you'll probably like it, and interested to see how long it takes you before you cut these tabs off on the thumb drive.
Fair enough. I really should just splurge and get a double alpha hanger thing.
The Alpha X.
Yeah.
Yeah, the race one.
The race type holsters.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you could have said something. I could have had something from Brent at the house here.
No. Yeah. Next time.
Well, on the topic with holsters, I also apparently ordered a concealment holster from Stealth Gear USA for a Masada. So
that's odd.
At least it's not for a government 1911.
No one said anything, and it just showed up. So I must have spent money, and I completely forgot about it. But it's tight. Like,
oh, that is
not,
tight.
And it's not even on. So that's going to take some playing. See, the cushions are quite crushed down on this. So it's one of two people. I'm bugging them. They didn't say anything. I just, what's this package? And it's for a Masada. Okay, it's got to be one of those two.
So if an inside the waistband holster for a Shadow 2 shows up, you'll be confused about that.
Yeah.
Dustin.
So someone's caddy. Well, Corey's caddy. I actually looked back, so I seem to recall him saying something about it. I had to look back in messaging, and yeah, he did say he ordered that. So yeah, didn't do much in guns. Video games. Dustin and I got together, and I got into some Arc Raiders, and Dustin showed me the basics of it. So we had some good runs there one day.
Yeah, we did.
So yeah, but Adriel, we gotta get you on there. We can do up to 3-person squads on it. So.
All right.
And it's not as sweaty as Tarkov is yet. Well, maybe 3-person squads will probably get a little sweatier. But
yeah, three-person squads are definitely shoot on sight.
But it's the game's interesting because it'll scale it. Apparently, it'll scale it to how your play
aggressiveness.
style.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
So I don't know if I've played it enough for it to really gauge my aggressiveness, but I'm not good at video games, so I don't like shooting other people because, well, it'd be nice if I could, but I don't want people just one-tapping me, so I'll just go loot and do whatever.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, but had an interesting conversation with my FFL, though.
Okay.
Yeah, so they called me one day asking me to come in and change one of my answers on my 4473. Which is
you could do that?
Just because there is one box I check on there where it asks you if you are if you are in the country on a non-immigrant visa.
That question's got me before.
Because if you're in on a non-immigrant visa, you're automatically prohibited from possessing firearms or ammunition, unless you fall in an exclusion, like a hunting license.
Yep. Or if you get an alien firearms license, which you can also get.
I didn't know about that. I kind of figured like a concealed carry license might count for that, or I've even read that match registration. So it's like okay. But anyways, they called me because, get this, their bookkeeper didn't like the answer and thought it was going to cause them issues. Because apparently, according to them, they had talked to somebody and it was for hunting rifles only for the non-immigrant thing. So we were talking and I said, well, I mean, I'm willing to work with you guys on this, but what you're just asking me to do is lie on a federal document. Well, I mean, it's just our bookkeeper's like, no, what you are asking me to do is, right now I'm good, but you actually want me to commit a felony and lie on a federal document. Well, I'll call the ATF and I'll give you a call back later. Haven't heard back from them.
Yep.
And but like they went on a couple times, and my NICS, I go through background check every time. I'm on an automatic 3-day delay for my background check, and it comes back passed from the ATF every time. So I'm thinking I might be done with this gun shop and find a new FFL, because even though some other news for New Mexico, the 7-day waiting period got dropped in court. They lost. So
very good.
But I hear that there are still gun shops
Enforcing it.
Yeah. And I, just knowing this shop, I know this shop is one of them, because I also heard that they're doing background checks on muzzle loaders. And
What?
Yeah. It's like, I really wish there was another real gun shop in town.
That's
I might have to just start going to Roswell or something, or I'll talk to some people and figure it out, because I don't want to deal with a place that's not actually for the Second Amendment. And because, like I said, my background check comes clear every time. Why are you trying to add further stuff? Like, if it was going to get down to it, okay, show me the legal definition of a hunting rifle.
Well, here's my question
Because-
to the 4473. Do they have to assess it? Like, do they have to mark it like an answer sheet for exam?
Well, it's a checkbox. You go through, answer a bunch of questions, and then that gets sent off to the ATF, and it gets run through NICS.
So it's not the FFL is doing the judgment. It's
Well,
right.
So the FFL does have to exercise some judgment. They do. As a person buying a gun, they have to exercise some judgment. Like, are you a felon? Especially when, like, my situation, I go through a background check. But if they happen to have a concealed carry permit, well, now you don't get run through NICS. You get it right then. So they got to, or are you buying it for someone else? That's a big one. Straw purchases.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, are you buying it for someone who can't possess? And if they happen to know about that, they can't legally sell it to you. So they have to exercise some judgment. But it's not up to them to interpret the law on, it's only for hunting rifles. Like I said, I was waiting for the conversation to come up, because next time it comes up, I'll say, please find me the legal definition of a hunting rifle.
Yep.
Because I can tell you, I can go hunting with any of my ARs. I can go hunting with a friggin' pistol. Here.
Yep.
So please show me the legal definition of a hunting rifle. Spoiler, there isn't one.
No. The ATF doesn't, so like that's the same for like my paperwork when I wanted to bring, I mean, setting aside the one CBP officer that had a hard time. The ATF is totally, if you have a hunting license, that is legitimate reason to import even pistols.
Yeah. And like, they even say the hunting license doesn't even have to be for the state that you're going to be in. Like,
no.
I'm unhappy with my FFL, and that call came just before Christmas, and I haven't heard from him. So I'm gonna have to go in and talk to him before I buy, or before anyone buys anything else that needs to go through there, because
that is interesting. It just sounds like they're overstepping their line.
100% they are. And it's the ignorance. I'm probably the only, they've only had a couple Canadians. I'm the one person, like, I walk through the door, they know my name, and they know, we're going to have some fun. And they ask me the questions every time on how we need to process it.
Right, because you're probably one of the more prominent special cases in town, is just what it is.
Or the prominent
one.
Yeah. Everyone else, it's easy. You're out of state? I can sell you a long gun. I can't sell you a pistol. I got to ship it out of state. Okay. And but yeah, so that's probably the most exciting thing that really happened, and really disappointing, because especially living in the States in a blue state, but in a 2A sanctuary in a gun shop that's supposedly 2A, and I have to deal with this.
Mhm.
It's really disappointing. But yeah, getting ready to go to SHOT Show, get stuff charged up, and I gotta make a list of certain shots I want to take for like B-roll stuff and different sequences for guidance when we're doing the stuff there.
Getting on the airplane, taking a leak on the airplane.
Plan out your bathroom
the
breaks.
leg room, the lack. Oh, sorry, you don't have to do the lack of leg room. You got all the leg room in the world.
Are you flying WestJet or no?
Yes, I think I'm flying.
Oh, great.
Are you
Hopefully it's
flying
not
the
one of the new
cattle
ones.
class? One of the new ones that have.
I've already flown it. I've flown it, so I can tell you it's not. I don't think Adriel's gonna fit. Like
I
my
thought
leg
Adriel was
touches.
Yeah.
flying
You're
flare or
super
something like
tall,
that.
aren't you? You should not use those seats. That's
I don't think I'm on ultra basic. I
okay.
think it's the ultra basic.
No, it doesn't matter. They assign you to it. It doesn't matter. If you don't pick a seat, they assign you to it. If you're in the back rows, don't do that. Like I got used to it because work travel, I'm not in a hurry, so I go to the back row and it's usually more empty there. But yeah, that was tight. My leg was touching the whole way there. On the way back, I had an older plane, so that was a lot better.
Oh, why did I have to fly to Calgary?
Well, I'll nervously look up my WestJet tickets right now. I've actually done seat selection, but I'm not in an emergency row, but I'm not in the back either.
Oh, then you're fine.
I'm cheap. I'm not doing seat selection this flight. So it was how cheap can I get to Vegas?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I should actually reach out to my brother and tell him I'll be at his place in a week and a half.
Hey, I need a bed.
Oh yeah, he's got a couch. I know I can pretty much just show up and it'll be fine. But yeah, speaking of SHOT Show, if any of our listeners have some stuff that they want us to check out, send us a list.
Yeah,
I'm on.
It can be hard.
I'm on Econo, not Econo Ultra Basic.
I'm on Econo too, but I don't know. It seems
No guarantees. Ultra
like
basic means no
class.
carry-on baggage. That sucks even
I
more.
don't have Ultra Basic. I didn't choose that one.
But yeah, if you chose it, how are you gonna carry all your cameras and crap?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just taking this guy and my cell phone and like a tripod selfie stick for the phone and I don't know, a tripod for the camera, I guess.
I guess I should put together and we've got to decide what we're going to do for that week of podcast, if we're going to pre-record something or something.
Ooh,
Let's decide then. I'll just decide there.
Well,
Maybe you just be no
if we're going to do
visuals.
it.
Just share one DJI microphone, pass it around.
Yeah, just put it to get the stick mic, right?
Yeah.
I plan on bringing the stick mic. I'm not going to mic people up again. I'm
Excellent.
just going to do the.
Oh, are you going to do that? I did that the first year and I don't know.
You don't like it?
I would
Was the
forget
lapel
to
mic
move the
better?
mic back over there. I just
Yeah,
remembered,
that's
Yeah,
No,
but
I actually
really,
liked last year. Like, here, throw this on, and we'll talk.
Sounds like we need a boom operator.
we'll be working in pairs, so we can.
Yeah.
It'll be better.
Yeah, and editing in groups, but yeah, I can bring my recorder. I got 4 mics for it. We can sit around and set.
Who's
something.
got the fastest computer though? That's the problem.
Not
Well, I
That's
know what
really new.
Adriel's fly. Well, unless he bought a new one, I know what Adriel's flying with. So I don't.
It's fairly new.
Oh.
It's not high tech. It's not like a high power machine though.
I know my laptop's more powerful than my desktop. So
Probably yours then.
That's yours.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dustin, what'd you get up to since
Yeah.
the new year?
Happy New Year. Sorry I'm late, you guys. Work is work. Anybody that thinks film is super glamorous and super well planned out, boy, is it full of chaos. I had some good gun stuff over Christmas, which was fun. Like Kyle said, we played some Arc Raiders together. That was a lot of fun. I think we spent the better part of a whole afternoon doing that, which was great.
yeah, I think
Yes.
I had 5 hours logged when I logged off. So
Yeah, it was so funny because you messaged me and I was like, I just hopped off. You're like, you want to teach me this game? I was gonna. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Let's hang out and play video games, gun video games. So that was good. I got to go shoot guns, which was also awesome. I got to shoot guns with listener Eddie, which was super cool. He brought out a couple of target shooting 22 pistols that I absolutely adored. And actually, I even, for those that, let me just see if I can do this quickly. I put a couple of pictures here. So
no doxing, by the way.
No, these are just pictures of the guns, and I've already made sure there's no like serial numbers. They were cool, so I wanted to just show what I got to shoot.
Did you grind them off, those serial numbers?
No, they're just not in the pictures. I'm not committing crimes.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, well, I I know people think I'm insane, but I'm really not. So here we go. So, let me do that. Ooh.
Huh, you can add it to your stage. That's interesting.
That wasn't what I meant to do. Wait, there it is. Yeah, so this one I would say was my favorite. This is for the listeners who who can't see and can only hear. So this was a GSP. Let me get the notes here.
It's an expert.
It is. It's
like a little 22 handgun.
It's a little 5-round semi-auto 22 handgun. It's super cool looking. It's super space gaddy. Right up my alley in that regards. I had no business shooting either of his guns because I feel like I wasn't.
It's actually not a bullpup pistol.
No, it's hilarious because it's just like, oh, this is so 1022-esque in some ways. So this was really cool. It was my favorite one to shoot because anything semi-auto is just better. He had the trigger tune super nice, not super light, but not super heavy. And you like when you're shooting one-handed pistol, like that is a whole different experience, whole kind of training that I just need to spend more time doing. It's a challenge. I had so much fun shooting this thing. I really, really, really would love one. The other gun.
What was the MSRP before the ban? Second is, does your hand actually fit on that grip? Because it's
this
custom.
one. This one I could have just taken home with me. It fit really nicely. It was really comfortable in my hand. I liked it a lot. We were talking about this. I was talking about this with Eddie. I think the MSRP for these like newish was in and around like the $2-3 grand when they were legal. I don't know. It might be a thing worth exploring, trying to acquire once I've got business firearm storage again, because it was just such a cool little gun.
Looks like it's made for 25 meter ISSF, like rapid handgun.
Yes, yeah, I think you're right about that. Yeah, yeah. The other one that we shot was this super cool single shot.
Whoa!
Yeah, it is a falling block 22.
Falling block 22.
Yeah, it's really cool. So, called a Vostok TOZ 35. It also I couldn't help but also love the gray and blue wood, but the whole grip. So he has
saber grip has the handguard on it.
So he had a custom grip on it. He actually had to adjust it for the first time since I think he got the gun. He was like, yeah, I adjusted this for my hand and I've never changed it, but your hands are bigger. So I can't believe he was kind enough to make that adjustment for me. But it was this one, the trigger was tuned. It was hyper light, like not quite sneeze and it'll go off, but it's like you put your finger on it and be ready for it to go off because you pull it back just a hair and boom. I was proud of myself for how accurate I could be with it the few times I shot it, but it definitely takes some muscle strength that I just wasn't prepared for. That level of like keeping your hand completely steady to get that precision, harder than people think for sure. Even harder than an experienced or semi-experienced shooter would think. So it was a cool experience. I don't think I put a photo up here, but the other cool thing about this, Eddie has a super cool gun box, and I took a bunch of pictures of it because I want to copy it. It had it was a wooden gun box that had a great little drawer for all of the pistols. I think you could fit 3, maybe 4 pistols on them if you went back and forth, with a little tensioner that would just kind of clamp them together, and you just slide the shelf in. Had another couple of little shelves for tools and bits. Like, he had a whole other trigger pack for this thing. He's like, yeah, you can just open this up and take this out, and you can put a whole new trigger in if you want to. But the really cool thing about that case, so the case, it had a lock on it. So it's a wooden box with a lock. So technically, with trigger locks, that's totally fine for transporting restricted firearms. He had a spotting scope mounted on it that would, like, when the lid would fold up, it was the side of the box would fold up, and that spotting scope was just perfectly going down range, and you could just make your little adjustments. You'd take your shot, and you could see where you hit. It was so cool. I've been this excited about like 22 pistols in a minute. I had a fun day with Eddie, and we didn't even get to shoot that much. We shot at a range that I have only ever shot stuff for film at the so we have a gun range in Port Coquitlam that's up on a mountain, and it, like, ever since I moved to Vancouver, has been perpetually on the verge of being shut down. And then, like, this gets extended, and the CFO screws around with them here, and the CFO has, trust me, they had some stories. The CFO is not nice to that particular range, but we managed to squeeze in a little bit of trigger time. Eddie got to shoot my Glock in the SBR frame. He quite enjoyed it. I actually appreciate it, and of course Eddie would be the one to notice. He's like, "Oh, did you do the trigger on this?" Well, yes, Eddie, thank you for noticing. I did make the trigger better on this gun. So, yeah, we got to shoot a couple of guns. I'll go back. Oop, don't remove me. I'll go back to me. There we go. Oh, I'm driving while I'm talking. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, we got to shoot some guns, got to hang out, went and got some drinks later, which was also fun. Eddie's a super cool guy. Hope we get to shoot again soon. I actually felt bad. We were supposed to shoot before Christmas, but I had some headache, which I told you guys about, as far as, like, I was on vacation, like, our show had shut down, but we had some stuff that we had ordered that I had to suddenly spend half a day dealing with. It's still not resolved. CBSA and, shipping brokers. And anyway, it was an airsoft gun that we were importing, that we were totally importing legally, but for whatever reason, CBSA is dragging their feet with it. So that was a fun challenge. So I had to cancel on him last minute, but I was really glad that Eddie could find time for me right in the new year for us to go make another attempt to go shoot guns. So that was great. Totally a highlight for my holidays, just getting to just shoot guns with someone cool. And a discipline that I'm not used to. Usually when I go shoot guns with folks, I'm usually supervising them or, like, helping and instruct them. And it was really cool to have Eddie with a very specific experience and skill set that I do not have. And you get to learn something new and try something new. I also really liked, so for his chamber flags, he's using colored weed whacker line, the plastic wire for weed whackers, so you can go all the way through the action and the barrel. I thought that was really cool. I'm probably yes
right on this one, right?
Yeah, and so you can push that just a little further and it'll go all the way through the barrel. And I thought that was brilliant. I'm actually going to steal this for some of my future gun stuff when we're at work and things, because, like, oh, I can make a chamber flag that goes all the way through the barrel. That's great. So I got to learn some new cool tips and tricks. Took as much as I didn't I didn't send myself the photo. I took a bunch of photos of that gun box. I'm gonna build myself one. Absolutely, it's too cool. It's just like a nice little cabinet. I enjoyed it. Beyond that, I don't think I got up to too much gun related stuff. I really relaxed. I did clean some guns. I did do that, but I've been in relax mode for a couple of weeks because I got dropped right back into gun stuff at work. I just moved a couple of safes into our gun lair, which was fun. We just did that today. trying to get that space sort of set up so that hopefully the CFO will come and wave their magic wand in the next week or two. Hopefully. Getting excited for SHOT Show, boys. We're almost there. We're like T-minus 2 weeks from travel. I'm very excited about that. And yeah, other than that, just kind of relaxed over Christmas. I did buy some ammo during Boxing Day. I guess I haven't seen you guys since then, so I did do that. Got some just 9mm Boxing Day sale stuff. Just fill up the supplies while it's like relatively cheap, and got my press set up to do some more 9mm, but I haven't rolled any since I got it all set back up for 9mm I was doing some rifle rounds last year. So yeah, got that all set up, and then I got distracted as one does on the holidays. That's what I did over the holidays, gun related. Who's driving the boat?
I think it's Kyle.
Yeah, good old Kyle.
All right. Well, with that, why don't we get into upcoming events?
Yeah.
Maple Seeds. I imagine those will be starting to populate here soon.
Soon. Yeah.
Yep, so keep an eye out for that. HCG Firearms Training is already booking into February, so there's a course on January 17th at CFSC. It's that's not at CFSC, it's at Sherwood Park. That's the PAL, and then the 18th will be the RPAL.
How do you have a course on the 18th? What the heck?
Why not?
It's not flying out till Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, just no preparation time whatsoever. I'm going to teach an 8-hour course right before I fly for SHOT Show. Everything's going to be fine.
You guys are flying with a backpack.
We're flying with
I got
carry
one
on.
carry on too, so I can carry some equipment.
No,
Yeah, but it doesn't take me a lot. Like Tony, I've been all over the place, all over the world. So it doesn't take me any time to pack a bag.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, and he can even leave a pair of pants out of his bag now.
Are you gonna bring those?
Yeah, I'll bring them.
I'm looking forward to like the stripped down travel. Like I'm not checking any bags, just carry on.
I don't know if I could do it. Even for work, I try and do it. I can't do it.
With the seats that there might be on that WestJet plane, I'm checking some bags.
Yeah,
that's fair, I guess. That's fair.
So you're playing that overhead compartment game on whether it's going to be a plane with big enough overhead compartments.
Well, so
I guess you can sky check, but
yeah, my logic for that was it doesn't really matter for me because that's the last leg of my trip. Because I'm flying from Saskatoon to Calgary and then Calgary to Vegas. I think Tony and I are going to be on the same flight. We gotta check what our flights are, but I'm fairly certain we're on the same flight.
Why don't you guys pay for seat selection so you can sit next to each other?
Hey, that's actually not a bad idea.
That's an option, yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably explore that. That's a good idea. Now that you say that, yeah.
I could be like $12.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
Spend 3 hours chatting with someone about guns, scare everyone around you.
yeah.
We're going to Vegas to see more guns. Yes.
Oh, just the flight from Edmonton to Phoenix. That one's always fun.
Oh yeah, that would.
How long is it?
Well, no, because there's so many. So they all for Superstition.
Oh, Snopers.
No, for Superstition with all the Canadians.
Oh, for Superstition.
They actually call WestJet ahead of time because they're always all on the same flight to say, "Hey, yeah, we got a dozen people. We're bringing guns."
Better have some staff available.
Yeah. But we'll continue on with upcoming events. So HCG Firearms Training has February 7th and 8th as well in Devon, and that is 2 PAL courses.
Yeah.
So Peace River, they're doing a winter match, a winter stupidity shotgun match on January 31st. If the snow does stick around, there's talks about maybe a snow fort or something to be shooting out of. So we'll see if someone gets up there to build it or not. 3-gun. Well, I mean, we got not much for 3-gun yet. That'll be coming probably towards March. What else we got here? Oh, we got BTSA IPSC style club match, mini rifle, PCC, and pistol on January 11th. It is on Practice Score. So cool, some winter IPSC style shooting there. Get on to the news. And I guess Ottawa says there was 25 banned guns that were collected and destroyed in the buyback pilot program.
That's impressive.
Now, here's my question. I haven't read the article. Does the government consider it a win or a loss?
Of course, a win. What do you mean?
Yeah, they got 25 guns off the street.
Yeah,
They released a brief lessons learned report on the pilot effort late Wednesday.
It was really late. When did it conclude? Like a month ago or something?
Let's see. At a short period of time, which they're blaming, and a deadline to signal interest and declare the prohibited firearms. A longer prohibition declaration period will be in place for national launch of the program. Here, why don't I just share my screen instead of just talking to myself?
What is that supposed to mean?
People didn't have time to...
Yeah, that's their excuse. They're giving excuses, right? Some functional gaps were identified in the online portal. Fixes implemented. Key elements, bloody. There's a nothing burger.
Yeah. Okay.
Did they say how much money they paid for it?
They are never going to say that.
Oh.
Let's see. Public Safety Canada. Let's see if I can find the
original.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to just release how much they've spent on the buyback program.
No, I like how much is the payout for 25 guns? I just want to know.
It will provide up to $12.4 million to cover costs incurred by Quebec to run the buyback program in that province.
Seems low, but okay.
Why doesn't anyone have a link to this stupid report?
Because the report is gone. It might be in paper form only.
Well, you'd think like one of the, you know what I think it is? Like so there's news aggregators like the Canadian Press, and I think everyone's just released their report on it, and their report on it doesn't have a link to it, so therefore no one else's does. Because they're all just using it all says the Canadian Press. I'm just looking through it right now. Does the CBC come from the Canadian Press? No, it says CBC News, yet it is very similar to the one that the Canadian Press released. And
Surprise.
No one shows the stupid report. They'll just Canada Press. Sorry, guys. Yeah, apparently journalism is dead.
All right. Well, so yeah, buyback pilot failed. So
yes,
they're going to try it again to make sure it passes.
Maybe it'll fail less next time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next stop? Winnipeg, I think.
I think it was supposed to be Charlottetown, but they canceled theirs. So yeah, it must be Winnipeg or Quebec.
Ooh, yeah, Quebec.
Yeah.
Copy pasta type deal.
Indeed.
That is my wife. I think that was a typo. Getting on to new gun stuff, and Adriel can take us on.
Yeah, Profit River's got the Athlon Rangecraft in stock again. In Canada here, they're selling for $586. You're not going to find a better price. They're all the same price. They have
How much is the Garmin again?
The Garmin's still $799 right now. Garmin Zero C1 Canada. And once you find one price, you found them all. $699. You can charge more. Amazon's got it for $699. Bass Pro's got it for more, so they can put it on sale.
$699. I would just splurge for the Garmin instead.
Yeah, I think you're right. $699 versus $5, like it's $100. But I think the Garmin's got the better app. The more, let's see if Calgary Shooting Center's got one. Oh, they've got it on for $840. Why's Amazon got it for so cheap?
Interesting.
Oh, Fast Toys got it. Let's see. No, they don't. This is the way it is, right? These guys have it. No, they don't. Everyone's the same. Oh, $869. Why is Amazon so cheap?
Yeah, guess get it from Amazon.
I wonder if it's gray market.
It's not by Amazon themselves?
No, it says from the Garmin store.
Amazon.ca, yeah.
And it's it's .ca. Huh.
Usually ships within 1 to 2 months. That's probably the why. Won't be here. It's been produced right now in China.
Yeah, January 28th to February 20th. Anyways, yeah, that's on sale. Firearms Outlook Canada has the Morrison.
Oh boy,
44 mag bird's head.
we're getting more creative with all the lever guns, aren't we? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. 6+1. It's pretty good capacity.
Yeah.
Are you sure 12?
If you've been commenting and wondering why we're just
12-inch barrel,
Yeah,
6.
that makes sense. Well, how are they getting 6 rounds in that in a 12-inch barrel? That doesn't
644 special, maybe.
6. Well, it says 644 mag. Like,
Maybe.
I don't believe it. I need to go look at my reloading manual. See what's the cartridge overall length.
This next one here. So they had these in 5.7 before. Now they got it in 9mm. Now it's a little bit more interesting. This is a ridiculously light single shot survival rifle, non-restricted. What's the weight on it? Length of pull is 12.7. Overall length, it's 16-inch barrel. Okay, so the overall length is going to be a little bit longer. It's too bad they didn't opt for a shorter barrel. They had the weight on one of these other ones here. It's incredibly light.
I want more power. Give me a 44 mag.
I just want more gun. There's just not enough gun there for me.
There's not much.
44 mag. Right, I'm gonna jump back to that previous one.
This one's in 5.7. Yeah, the 44 mag. This one.
Yeah. So overall length on a 44 mag is 1.575 to 1.610 inches. So yeah, 12-inch barrel with the gate that far back. Yeah, you could get 6 in there.
Impressive.
Impressive.
He did the math.
Got to do the math.
What's the weight on these things? 2.8 pounds.
Wow.
2.8 pounds.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Almost as heavy as your, well, slightly more heavy than your 1911. So
I have boots that weigh more than that.
It's kind of cool. Bolt action 9mm. The only thing I don't like is that it's
why the 16-inch barrel? Jesus.
Because they make it for the US.
America.
Can we have a quote unquote pistol instead?
Sure, but you would need a shorter barrel that was factory made.
Yeah, import it as a SBR instead. Anyway.
And you would need it so that it can't be because it's got a. Oh no, sorry, you're gonna be screwed anyways. This stock is that takedown or is that telescoping?
That
looks like a rod.
Yeah, it looks like it's rod threaded into the back.
Okay, so
change the pad, call it a SBR.
Can we talk about how ugly this is?
Yeah, it's not.
I see where you're going.
It's called function over form.
You would need the stock to be in there permanently if you wanted to go with like a shorter barrel.
Yeah.
As is with that 16-inch barrel, you're probably at like 24 by the time you get to the back here.
There's nothing there. There's nothing to properly hold on to. I'm just like trying to envision getting like
dome a rabbit with a 9mm.
I guess.
Or a deer, if like again in a survival situation.
What do you mean? There's no requirement for minimum cartridge length in Alberta. You can shoot a PCC at a deer, no problem. No one's going to say anything.
This idea of like a survival rifle. This is the last gun. Like, what happened to all my other guns? Like, why can I? What happened to all of the good guns that I had?
They're too heavy. You didn't carry them around.
This is the one that no one would steal.
What if you were flying or in a canoe and you needed something small and very light, especially flying? You need something light. You don't want to be carrying a 10-pound gun all the time. That's gas. That's mileage. That's going to be cost, right? So a 2.5-pound gun that you're never going to use, maybe.
Yeah.
Think of the savings.
Yeah. Yeah. MDT's come out with their Timber Core rifle stock.
Ooh, fancy.
That is pretty.
Yeah.
Kind of go in the wrong direction with
nice checkering, though.
To go in the other direction, yeah. Back to the classics.
Well, they're one of the first to release an AR grip with a wood grip on it. So
I don't think MDT when I think like
No.
wooden
Wood stocks.
chassis. Yeah, like that's just not where my head goes when I think MDT. I think some of the coolest new stock designs I've ever seen. This is cool. This is beautiful. I love this, but that's
Tradition. Oh, it's got an aluminum micro chassis in it too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not just wood. And you get it in Remington 700, Ruger American short action, or Tikka T3 or T3X short action. It's $4.99.
All the people with a
Mike,
30
Canadian,
six
all
is
I'm on
crying.
US.
Yes.
Canadian.
Oh no,
$6.69.
$6.69.
They always get you with that.
Yeah.
The other thing I was looking at was the MDT Oryx bipod. Someone on the Magpul video had suggested it, Tony. They're like, you should look at the MDT Oryx bipod. It's the same price, and it's better in some ways. So I might have to.
Do they make that in a pick rail configuration,
Yes.
or is it just?
Yep. Yeah, they make it in a pick rail. I think Bass
Well, yeah, they're
Pro had
showing
one.
an M-lock.
Yeah, they're showing an M-lock, so
I think Bass Pro had them. Let's see, for a little bit less. Nope, more. $139. Yeah, they either do the sling stud or M-lock, and they have a couple different colors.
Cool.
Anywho. I wonder if I should get a Garmin.
yes. Get that before you get the stupid survival rifle that won't survive the survival.
I wasn't really
situation.
looking hard at the survivor rifle. You know what I was really looking at?
You were
That
looking at
EG arms lever action.
the lever action box man
Yeah.
shotgun.
Maybe
Yes.
I should have had that up here because Bullseye had a pretty decent price on it.
Sounds like you should be
and
shooting an open shotgun with that thing.
I know the wood
Yeah.
stock version.
Oh yes, it's so good.
So from the stock, I'm like, man, that's good. Like, yeah, you can be like this. No, it does give you a little bit of like the pull. I was watching someone shoot one of them. I was like, oh,
You can put a red dot on it. It doesn't matter how short the length of pull is. It'll be fine.
well, it'll be like all crunched up. It'd be kind of weird, but 505. No, I think my money's better spent on probably on a Garmin, right?
Probably.
Maybe I'll look at Gun Post to see if anyone's selling any used ones first before I buy a new one.
You should look at used lab radars. I think those have dropped value off a cliff.
That's because
They're big.
That's what their value has done.
Yeah.
Fall it off a cliff. Because why get that when you can get the small one?
Yep.
If I can get the large one for really cheap, I don't mind.
You can.
So whatever happened with the Lab Radar, a small one?
They
They came out with a small one.
Maybe we'll see more at SHOT Shows this year. I don't
They've
know.
been at 2 SHOT Shows now.
It's not done yet.
So. Anyways, let's get on to the main topic. And being the first episode of the year, why not do a 2025 recap and reset or see how big of failures we were on our goals for 2025 and set some new goals that we can fail at for 2026.
Achieve or fail? Set achievable or continue to dream big and fail at those?
Well, the intention's going to be there to pass, but to start us off, Adriel.
Okay, yeah. I had a couple of 2025 targets. One of them was 50-ish podcasts. I think I did about that, maybe 47. Like there's 52 weeks in a year. We didn't do 2 in December, and I think I skipped 3-ish. Maybe more? Does that sound about right? 3?
3 or 4. There was a
3 or
couple.
4.
There's a couple of
Something
times
I was
there.
going to say maybe a handful, yeah.
Which was nice. It was nice being able to skip a week sometimes when I had, because sometimes like I don't have a weeknight free in the week. Like this week, yesterday I'm trying to buy a Wildcat for my kit, and it's like how about Wednesday? It's like, no, can't do Wednesday. How about Thursday? No, can't do Thursday. How about Friday? Nope, also can't do Friday. Saturday though, it's a weird weekend where I don't have a thing on Saturday. So
yeah, well, you could fix that.
Yeah, podcasts. Yeah. So 45, 47, somewhere in there. I set a goal to do 500 students with PAL RPAL, maybe a little bit optimistic. I think last year I did 200. This year I did 331.
That's a more than 50% increase.
Yeah, it was a 50% increase. I helped at a bunch. So if you consider how many students I like helped, it's probably in the not probably, it's in the 400 to 500, probably 450 to 500, somewhere in there. But yeah, that was pretty good. Looking forward to doing more than that next year. Maple Seed, my goal was 10-ish. I got 8 done. That's about right.
That's pretty good.
6-ish 3-gun matches. I did 4.
How did you only do 4? No way.
Yeah,
Just too busy doing PAL courses.
That's true.
And Maple Seeds.
Yeah. There's only so many weekends in a year. They're going between those things over there. You guys know my schedule. There's all the weekends are taken up. But yeah, only 4 of those. I set a goal of 20 YouTube videos. I got 56 done.
Wow.
How did you manage more than 1 video per week?
I had some, so it'll go
Christmas
like
break.
month,
He just pumped out a dozen.
That's
of them.
true.
Yeah.
I'm using up all my hypes, man.
Yeah. So I really dug in and got a bunch of those done. I was trying not to do as many articles this year, and I had a goal of 10, and I did 45.
Wow.
Again, Christmas break.
Yeah.
I had some days where I was like, oh, I don't have anything to do. Well, I'm going to shoot a video and take some photos and write a couple of these things and and just started hammering them out. So, yeah.
Cool.
Drink some decaf and just grind them out.
Drink some decaf. What?
And this one was a common thing. And your vote in a federal election, I think all 3 of you had that in your hopes.
Well, we voted. We did succeed. We just didn't succeed.
Yeah. You just disappointed.
Disappointed. Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to keep going through people on 2025, and then we'll circle back around for 2026.
Well, that'll give me some time to change my 2026 goals from what I had.
So Dustin, how about you? Your 2025 goals?
All right. Well, my 2025 goals were do 30 podcasts. I definitely succeeded. I think I got more than 30. I know I wasn't around for several weeks, but I think I did pretty decent. Make 4 to 6 videos for the CCFR. I think I did 2 fully completed, but yeah, that kind of got crazy there near election time. Launch one of my YouTube projects, probably the political one. I didn't, but I am moving closer to that. Yeah, it was a bit of a. I'm not gonna lie, the back half of that year was a little unmotivated to do that. So, yeah. Distribute double the amount of flyers to the CCFR election push. Well, we didn't do flyers, so I failed at that one, but that wasn't my fault. I would have, and I was prepared. I had better maps. I was like better planning. We just didn't do the flyer push, so didn't happen. Shoot 5 3-gun matches. I think I did 2. Explore getting my PAL RPAL instructor certification. Not only have I explored it, I've started the process. Still haven't heard back from him, but I did. I've done my part. Now it's just wait. So I took a step in the right direction there. Make sure at least 5 of our new MPs know my name after the election. Unfortunately, there weren't as many new MPs as I was really hoping there were going to be. Not going to lie. I kind of succeeded because most of the MPs still know who I am. Shoot my AR-15 in the bush legally? ? Yeah, that didn't happen. Didn't accomplish that one.
Little bit of a stretch goal there.
Yeah,
it was. Hey, it was. I call these last couple of goals were optimism goals, and and then the next one, buy a SIG 320 Flux Legion.
No big loss there.
Apparently not.
Your pants, or if you carry appendix, your junk is thankful that you didn't get that.
Yeah.
Well, how do you carry a flux in your? That seems hard.
Yeah.
It'd be a stock hanging down there too. That'll be not very comfy.
Yes, I am happy to see you.
And my last one: start an ammo business, move to America, freedom. Well, while I haven't started the business, we have started the R&D for the business. So that it's not like completed because there isn't a business yet. But the beginnings of the business, the embers, if you will, of that business that need to be blown on and fed, little bits of kindling and lots of attention for the next couple of years have at least started. So I've got a couple of partners who are like doing some of their parts as far as now, and once we're ready, I think Kyle's going to be positioned well when that time is right, and yeah, it's going to be great. So I don't know. I'll take a C on my goals. Maybe a B minus if I were to tally them up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tony.
So I did vote in a federal election. I was away when the results are getting counted. You can see my hotel streaming cam in the video, but yeah, not the results we were looking for. I was about to deny that I shot a deer in the face, but I was reminded I had to shoot it in the back of the head to dispatch it. So yes, I in fact did somewhat shoot a deer in the face and fractured the skull, let a lot of smoke out, so that wasn't great.
You let the smoke out?
Yeah, I let the soul out, I think. It was not pretty. Did I shoot a PCC?
I don't know. Did you?
I'm trying to think. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I've shot a Henry Homesteader. I don't think I shot a chassis gun this year either. So I'm guessing I didn't shoot a PCC. That was a fail. I did not buy a pistol, but I do have one in hand. So that's a success of some sort.
You would have, but you did the next best thing, and you're borrowing one.
Yeah, I'm borrowing one. Did I buy an AR-15? I did not, but at least I built a gun with similar process, so I'll consider that as a half goal. So that's something.
I'll give you that.
Wow. I wish for the day where I can convert this into an AR platform thing and shoot 450, 300 grains with Magnum powers. Yes, that'll be so good.
Die, gross, die.
Oh, could be calling the entire deer family there. Yeah, that's about it. Extended goals I didn't write down. And shot a 3-gun match. Shot multiple. Well, shot a 3-gun match. Shot more matches in Edmonton. That's something that's pretty foreign to me. So that's pretty cool.
Went to deer camp.
Went to deer. Well, that's not new. Got a deer. That's new. That's something new.
Yeah.
And yeah, processing deer. That's something new too.
Cool.
So overall, pretty good year, I think.
I'll give you a B plus.
The major goal is still. I'll give myself a B. I guess it's okay.
B, fair.
I'm gonna make sure the bottom is well padded.
Always should.
So my 2025 goals was to shoot 6 majors. I went to 6 majors, but I did not shoot 6 majors.
Should have brought your guns. To all of them.
No. Rocky Mountain, I did not shoot because work got in the way, but I went up and worked it for the weekend. I had to work during the staff match. So yeah, close, but fail. Dry fire once per week. No, not even close.
Really?
How much did you end up doing, though?
Oh, I don't want to say.
I never dry fired once last year.
I was going to say, it was a far cry from once a week.
Okay. But was it once? Did you dry fire once?
I think a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, a few times
good.
throughout the year. Yeah.
You also play with the VR game a lot, so that counts for something.
Yeah, that's basically dry fire.
Arc Raiders. Basically live fire.
Yeah. Earn a spot on Team USA for shotgun to go to Worlds. Well, I didn't even start that process because, well, that one's understandable because
you didn't go.
With my visa status and that, I didn't want to chance that because I didn't think I was going to actually even be able to go to Worlds. So make Class A with pistol and PCC. Did not do that. I am B class in both of those.
Did you just not shoot enough classified? Like, is there not enough classified?
Like, I missed a lot of our local matches this year. Like, a lot of them. So, yeah, no, that Yeah, not shooting my locals because that's where the classifiers are.
Right, for sure.
Do much better with content creation like at SHOT Show. And no, I once again didn't do great with the content creation. I got
We did good
ideas.
at SHOT Show. We got so many videos done.
Yeah. And that was the beginning of the year. And then
that really helped my video numbers.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I'm gonna take a fat F for last year.
Oh, I'll give you a D. D minus. We're gonna pass, but I really want you to take this note home to your parents. We need to have a conversation.
You gotta. I'm gonna give Kyle more than that because he had to drive cross country twice to majors. That's quite something.
There, yeah,
That's
not
dedication right there.
Yeah, people don't actually contemplate some of the distances that it vast, lots of driving.
Yeah, there's a bit of driving there.
Is that further than driving from Calgary to Toronto, for example? I think it would be. He did twice too.
Yeah,
potentially.
Yeah, that's a lot of driving.
I have to do some figuring. That would actually be cool to see just how far I drove last year, because I know I had did that 1 year in Canada. I think it was like 2018. I tallied everything up because I was trying to get sponsorships, and I was selling that as one of the things because my
far-reaching.
And I got my truck wrapped with my sponsors and everything.
That's cool.
So, nice.
And I know the 1 year I had like 30,000 kilometers for matches.
Wow.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was a lot because there was a couple trips down to the U.S. and then traveling all over. Yeah.
Wow.
Might have not been 30. I can't remember. It was a lot. Like it might have been, but anyways, let's get on to 2026 goals. And I guess we'll just go right back to the top. Adriel, what do you got for your 2026 goals?
Podcasts. I'm changing the goal to what I did last year, 45, somewhere around there. Yeah. For PAL RPAL, I did 331 last year. I'm going to set a goal of 400 for this year. Maybe I'll do more. My strategy to do more. I do more PAL than RPAL this year. I did a bunch of classes. A bunch of them had 2 to 4 people in them because the RPALs just aren't have enough people. So this year for Sherwood Park, for example, I'm going to be doing only RPALs every second month, and I'm going to be doubling up on the PALs. So I'm going to do Saturday and Sunday PAL for the weekends where I'm doing them.
And thinking about it now, it's excusable that you didn't reach 500 because if we had a different election outlook, you would have seen people rushing in to get their RPAL. So it would have been a different game at all.
Yeah. So one of my strategies is to do more PAL than RPAL. Another strategy I'm going to do is do more remote community work. The remote communities I've gone to, like they sell out. There's lots of people who need their license. So
that makes sense.
I'm going to do more of those. And I'm going to try to find a more local. I tried this last year and failed, but I'm going to try to find a more local spot to teach. I want to find something that's within, let's say like a 15-minute drive would be really nice because then I can do them. I might. I also experimented with doing like evening ones really late last year.
Yeah.
And if I can find somewhere close enough, that's doable, is doing those evening ones. And that's just another way to get people like not most people prefer weekends, but every once in a while, some people like, I work every weekend, right? So doing those on the weeknights would be nice. 8-ish maple seeds. Again, I'm just changing the goal to what it was last year. I'm doing the government thing, setting my goal to what I can actually do. 4-ish 3-gun matches. These are all going to be majors. So one in the US, Battle of Alberta, Rimfire Madness if I choose to run that again, which even if I don't, I'll shoot whatever Sherwood Park's doing for their major match. And then the major match in Peace River and P3G. I'll do those 4 for sure. 50 YouTube videos, 40 articles. And then one thing I didn't put in my 2025 targets, I probably should have, is just like mentoring more new hunters. I've mentored at least one new hunter for the past 3 or 4 years. It might be 4 years by now. And this year I got out like a lot of new hunters out to hunt camp, for example, showed a bunch of people how to skin a deer. And I think that I want to keep doing that. So some of these I'll do on my own just through hunt camp and bringing new people in. and some of these are going to be through AHIA because I know their person who's running their mentorship program, and I was throwing some ideas of like more approachable, because a lot of the trips they do are like multi-day, like pretty far away. I want like, let's do some easy ones. Let's take some people out grouse hunting, and if we see something great, and if we don't, well, whatever, we're just walking around having a good time. So yeah, I want to mentor some more new hunters in 2026.
That's awesome.
Who's ready?
I
see
am.
kind of working. Go ahead, yeah, Dustin.
Sure. So my goal is 40 podcasts. Now that is a lofty goal, looking down the barrel of what, like, I almost didn't make it to this one, but that's mostly because I got distracted in my lair. But we were moving safes in, and I lost track of time. But anyway, that is bound to happen again. But so 40 podcasts. I know I can do it. Do some work on shorter Slamfire video content. This is a thing I had mentioned. We've got a catalog of stuff, and I would really like to sit down, put like some hours into exploiting some of it, because there's like, we've got some good stuff that I think people would enjoy if it were delivered to them in 3 to 7 to 10 minute segments, as shorter
instead of 2 hours.
Instead of 2 hours, yeah. So I think that there's a lot of stuff there, and I am probably gonna put my hat on and do a little bit of that work in the new year. So that's a goal. Shame my MP. Boys, I've been working on the script. I'm gonna get my back and forth with him down to like some tight couple of minutes. I fully intend to have my words with my MP after. It'll be 15 months from the time I have applied to see him to the time I get to have a conversation with him. So we're going to have a conversation. Shoot more 3-gun matches than last year. That won't be hard. I feel bad about that, but we all know life gets crazy and busy.
Why don't you try to make it out to Edmonton for either the Chaz Battle of Alberta or the Sherwood Park Rimfire Madness?
It would depend on when those are. I
June.
could try and schedule those. It'll depend on how those line up with our shooting schedule. June actually might work because there's a hiatus, and I don't know exactly where it is, but it's like that June, July area. There's a shooting hiatus where the office staff still have to work, but my job's a little different. So maybe, yeah, send me some dates. Or that's not a bad idea. Knock that out in just like a couple of weekends. I lost where I was. Oh, yes. Actually launched that YouTube project that I didn't just start it, dummy. Those are my notes to myself. Yeah, I got a background, got some concepts, just actually need to do the thing. And I know that. I really know that. So it's just motivation. This is a year of motivation for me.
So why don't you have like a bite-sized task that's yes, no, that you can do in 2 days that you put in there?
Like out of all of these, or just that?
Oh, for the YouTube one. So like launching a project is a bit like amorphous, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like launch the first video.
That's a great idea.
Publish the first video. Something where it's just like, okay, yeah, I did it. I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but I did the first thing.
See, what Adriel's doing is he's gaming the system so that he gets half points. This is clever. This is, yeah. No, I'll get a couple of extra points. Maybe we'll get that up to like a B territory. But yeah, you're right. Launch that first video for that YouTube project. That's a great plan. I can accomplish that soon. Yeah, make more progress on my PAL instructor certificate. I am not in complete control of this, but the second I can make progress, I would like to, because not only is it something I'm passionate about, there's some money to be made there still. I really like your idea of, some underserviced northern communities. There's some of those in British Columbia too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like there's a lot. So that's the thing I would really, really love to explore. I already teach so many people without getting any recognition or money. Set up business firearm storage at home. I have really bucked this for a long time because I really don't want my house to be as subject to inspection as the CFO would like. But it's time. It's time. I already know which safes are going to be mine. So this is an achievable goal this year. Plus, honestly, after Eddie let me shoot those pistols, I want some, and having my business storage at home, that's a hedge against the election. I could still get those. So
that second one, I was looking at prices of them. They're like $900. They would sell them as like a ugly 2x4 piece of wood. You'd have to like carve it out, or they sold some finished.
Yeah, no, but I want the first one. I want that GSP. Yeah, that thing was. I have drooled over a couple of guns in that world. I could almost put that. Actually, you know what? I'm putting that on the list. That's going on.
Do you have to import them?
No. So here's the thing. Once I've got business firearm storage, my business, I can possess like restricted handguns. So anybody, especially anybody older, that maybe they're looking to get something out of their.
People are still allowed to sell technically.
Yeah, you can still sell restricteds to a business. So I can buy as many restricteds as I want, as long as I've got someplace that's certified to store them. So I really, really do need to do this. Get that GSP for myself.
$50.
I won't be that bad, but
I'll give you $50.
I'm not gonna lie. Eddie was the one that put that bug in my ear. He's like, you could probably get some real good deals on these, and I'm like, oh, Eddie. He's like that devil sitting on the shoulder, which is extra funny because nobody else can see him. So, So next on the list is watch the cons win the next election.
You're not getting that 2026.
I disagree. We're going to see a spring election.
All right.
But I'm putting that that's on the goal list. We'll see.
Stretch goal.
It's a stretch goal. So is the next one. Shoot my AR legally. It's a stretch goal. Well, it's less of a stretch goal.
You got a match in the US.
But I know that's his AR down there.
True. But depending on how deep and far I get into this business storage and into using prohibs at like a rental range, I could potentially make this a thing too. But anyway, it's still a stretch goal, but it is a goal. It's on the list. I get the GSP for myself, so that's going to happen. I'm going to try that. And finally, make some more progress on the ammo business, which is also an achievable goal. We're making progress, so yeah, I'd really, really like to have for us to be making some like projectiles in the next year. Yeah. All right, that's me.
I was watching. Speaking of making projectiles, I was watching someone making bullets out of was it 7.62 by 25?
Oh, I saw it's going to be some crazy metal or something. What?
No, they were taking the cases, like 7.62 by 25 cases, filling them with lead, turning them, and loading them into their 303.
Oh,
there's something like that.
Why would you do that?
Because he wanted to. It's just purely like they're not good, but
I know of
outside of the case was like your brass for the gilding, right?
I know of that process for 224 bullets or 5.56 bullets for where RCBS originally got their name, actually. Rock Chuck Bullet Swage, I believe. They're swaging 22 cases as the jacket for your cast 22 bullets.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So it was a thing. I don't know how you would do it with a primer pocket though, because Rimfire doesn't have a primer pocket, so it's easier
just leaving them in.
Do.
Just leave them in there.
The aerodynamicness would be very questionable.
What's the back?
This comment is great. It's Polar Knights says, as a barber, I love the men on this show. It is every stage of beard growth.
This is the maximum beard growth I got. It's that bad. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I'm not far behind you, Tony. I cannot grow a beard. I have to shave every day. Yeah.
I can't shave it because then like if there's any kind of a thing, it gets so itchy and I have to like pick on it for days until then I can get my attention back. It's really bad. For 2026, I'm looking at more hunting, maybe more species. I didn't go out hunting pheasants this year, but I think I'll try next year. Either to the hunting festival if I can draw that. I think there's also a new hunter program that I can enroll because I've never been. Mm-hmm. Or just at some of the release sites where they give you land access. Or maybe potentially I'm really a hunter of opportunity in this instance. If Adriel's going on a bear hunt, I might tag along for that. We'll see about that. explore more. I give it the quote standard optics because I think IPSC just call it optics, which is limited optics with this gun. So it'll be more 1911 shooting and 1911 modding perhaps in there. And the extended goal on that is don't break this thing. I'm confident I won't drop it, but
You can't.
You're not
going
gonna
to
break it.
No.
Don't worry about it. Use it.
Well, yeah, I'll be shooting factory ammo out of it, so that's good. Maybe a little bit more 3-gun BOA. I'll make it to that. If I can stretch, I'll try to go to Mighty Peace too. That'll be extend a goal on that. Voting election, if applicable.
It's gonna happen.
Personally, I am in my mind always either on the last election or on this one. I think the Liberals will try to drag it out just because that's to their advantage and to their convenience. But I might be proven wrong. And last but not least, unless something happens, Shasho. So that'll be a lot of fun. I might get to touch a Springfield TRP and see if that's as good as my mind thinks.
You want to. You will touch it.
We're going to have to like grab a rope or something and drag you away from the PSA booth or something.
No, I have to go try to Saber 11. They said they're gonna make it. They haven't done it yet, but well, I don't need to touch the ARs because I know those are not happening. So, yeah. What about Kyle?
I'm gonna read another comment from Polar Knights first.
Yeah.
Saying, sadly, this season a moose hunt in North Norway canceled. Not too safe hunting in 39.5 negative Celsius.
Wow, that is cold.
Yeah,
sounds fine to me.
That sounds like a normal Canadian winter.
Yeah, it's North Norway. They should be used to that, shouldn't they?
Is it very moist out there?
Actually, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be freezing
In
cold.
winter?
They're near the coastline.
No, but it shouldn't be moist at minus 40.
40?
There's no moisture in the air.
That's
Tony.
true.
Like, yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
No, it's probably gonna be dry. I don't know. I've hunted in minus 40. I've hunted in minus 44.
the diesel.
You can't sit still for very long.
Yeah, the diesel turns to gel. Absolutely. Yep.
That's fair.
Well, I'm not using the Alberta mobile blind, so I'm not worried about diesel. But
Yeah, run gasoline instead.
Okay, so my goals. I'm not great at making goals, but someone helped me out. So I think I know who. So the first two were helped out. Assemble a bunch of ARs for Canadians. So that's going to happen.
It's a gimme.
Be the exclusive arms supplier for temporary Americans, Canadians. So
I just gotta pause now. The teacher, I get giving you credit for writing your name. Like I understand that you get some points for writing your name. 2 of these now are give me's. You're getting 40% on this.
I mentioned right away someone else wrote those in there. I did not take credit for those. But they are good goals and easily achievable because I'm well on the way. All right. Now on to the real goals that I put in there. I put 6 majors again. So I think it's doable. I mean, that's my average. I really want to break the 60% plateau for 3-gun.
that's 60% of overall or 60% of your division?
Division. So I really want to break that plateau. I've been stuck there for a number of years, so I gotta get off that. So then better with content creation.
Be more specific.
Yeah. How many?
Yeah.
What kind?
Yeah. What do you want to
Well,
do?
I gotta do Instagram posts, and so I got all this camera gear. I bought a camera to do better stuff with the matches. Actually, get the match videos edited and produced.
How
What
many
number?
match videos?
10. Do 10.
Well, do one for every major, so 6 of them.
no.
6.
6 videos. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's achievable.
Well, for I'd like to do more, but at least one for every major.
Mhm.
Polar Knights, you guys, Americans or Canadians? We are Canadians. I am a Canadian living in the U.S., so
I am a Canadian with an American
so
heart.
yeah. Some of my friends would say I'm an honorary American.
You look the part. You're slowly
You do.
turning American.
Yeah, slowly. Post 50 posts on to Instagram. So that's
once a week.
Yeah, once a week. That's about what a person should be doing. So
Yeah.
Yep.
6
I'm
videos.
too lazy for that.
Yeah, like the videos, I'd like to start doing more different stuff too than just matches, but that's a good starting point. And
what else would you do? Gear review? You should be doing gear reviews of the stuff that sponsors give you, because that would be good coverage for them.
Yeah.
And you can automate a bunch of that stuff too. Like you could do 50 posts worth of photos that you could bang out in a weekend, and then just like set them to auto post, right?
Right.
Mhm.
You could crank that one out pretty easy. There's so many tools now. My God.
All right. So yeah, we're here. We got 6 videos, one for each major, 4 gear reviews, and post 50 posts to Instagram.
Just helping to make those goals more smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
Realistic, time bound.
yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
it's not hard to get better than what I've been doing for content creation. So,
when you've done none.
like lots of
You
ideas.
can't say
just
he done
actually
none.
getting
He
it.
did a lot of SHOT Show last year.
You
Oh my
could
God.
take 50 photos at SHOT Show and schedule them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
And I don't know.
Get all the guns you have. I get all the guns you have ready if the French Canadians uprising starts.
no, we just let that.
Oh,
happen.
actually, that was a bit of news that I think we're pretty much.
Venezuela.
No. The Alberta petition is official now. It's
Yeah.
out. You have to go and sign it in person. Locations around Alberta, but
Other
yeah.
places, yeah.
One way or another, we're getting.
it'll get blocked.
We're getting a vote on
to
sovereignty,
stay
one way
or to yeah,
to stay or to go. That's the same question. It's
Yeah.
like there's 2 groups that are raising the same petition.
That's
I don't
funny.
know why, but whatever. I guess it gets a question, but
What else do we got for goals? Because I mean, to practice more. If I get to break the 60%, I'm gonna have to practice more. So that's tied in there.
How about
Practicing
dry
more is a
fire
better
once
goal.
a week?
Hmm?
Practice once a week.
I did that last year, and I
Yeah, it didn't.
Once a month? How about once a month? Once a month is
Forget.
achievable.
Forget.
Set us. Okay.
It should be
fine.
like
once
do
a
one
month
dry
isn't
fire
gonna.
practice before a major, or do 2 dry fire practices before each major. That would be like a process based goal that would help with the outcome.
You're right. Good call.
Well, Polar Knights mentioned that you can sign in person, so there will be later for use by the government. Well, they don't know if you're signing in post or against, though, do they?
That's true.
Well, no, the one
Well,
petition is.
Well, yeah,
for
the one petition
separation.
is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys want to
It's
separate?
in Alberta. It's not hard to see who's for it.
It's true.
There is. It is and it isn't. Some people are just like not willing to talk about it. So it's it is a little bit hard to see.
Yeah, I think that's good for now.
I'm still waiting for Kyle's grand intro for SHOT Show videos. I hope your
That's gonna be
creative
good.
idea came to
I
fruition.
got to think
That'll
about
be
because
cool.
we're going to be walking into it from the opposite side. So I don't know what it's like walking in on that side.
Oh, they changed it, or
No, because of where we're staying. We
we're in the
don't have to
hotel.
drive to the hotel. We just walk from our room over to Caesars.
Oh, that's gonna be
Mm.
so nice. That's gonna be so nice. Now
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive and park and carry a bunch of crap.
I'll
with us.
park my truck and pretty much leave it there all week.
It's so nice. Yeah.
I love
So
this.
polite
So we
and nice.
Hang on a second. So, Blair's Knights, this is nice. So true what they say about Canadians. You four are so polite and nice. You don't know us that well.
Yeah, we're on the air right now.
Yeah. Get a couple of.
I will say, especially after moving to southern states, Canadians are not as nice as what people think.
No,
Not
they're-
at all, especially like northern Alberta.
because people in the south is way nicer.
oh,
way nicer.
way nice.
Tony. It was all right.
Maybe I just haven't visited. That's why.
When we did our trip, it blew like my partner away. He was like, what is this lie we've been telling everybody that Canadians are nice? Everybody has been so nice. That whole trip, everybody was unbelievably nice to us.
I thought
Oh, yeah.
Texas, Houston was like very similar to Alberta. Like going there and doing business there, it's like,
well, you come out to the oil field here, and everyone is so respectful, and they don't want to step on toes. You get sirs all the time. It's
that you do see. I think that's like a lot of Americans serve, so they get used to saying sir, ma'am, and that kind of thing. Yeah.
But
and plus, like half the people are armed, and you don't know which half. So better just to be polite. Just
to hit a menace.
Hey, an armed society is a polite society.
Apparently, yeah,
it's true.
Yeah. Well, that pretty much wraps up our goals. I'm gonna throw it out there. If any of the listeners have any ideas for a goal that one of the four of us, or even throw it on Kelly and Dave as well, that we should be adding to our list, write in and let us know.
Yeah.
Or if any of you listeners have a goal that you're trying to hit.
Yes. Share your goals as well.
Yep.
Absolutely. You can send that to an email to slamfireradio@gmail.com.
Oh, I'm going to add one goal to my list.
What's
You're
the
going
goal?
to add one goal? Okay.
I'm going to add one goal real quick.
I'm going to put it in the show notes so it's easy to find next year.
Yeah, that's smart.
Didn't you do that last year?
Yeah.
I put it somewhere else. That was my bad.
Oh.
Makes it easy. Like, because I want to know. Like, I want to know. Like, was I totally smoking crack when I made those last goals? Are they good or not? And I think mine were mostly good. I think my PAL course one was a little bit. Again, at the time.
Again, if the election would turn the other way, you would have gotten it.
You did enough courses to do that many people. It's just
yeah. I had enough courses to do that many people.
So I added my last one. I want to hang with 3 Slamfire hosts in person this year.
Well, that's pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't get to talk about putting easy goals.
Shouldn't be hanging. You're gonna get ripped. We're gonna do the drunkest podcast we've ever done before.
Yeah. Get 3 drinks in me. Like, oh no.
Drunk editing shot show videos.
Ever. It'd be so terrible to listen to.
Or
maybe I might not like that stuff.
Never know. Get on to listener feedback, live interactions. Well, Polar Knights. Well, thanks for joining us, Polar Knights, and interacting with us, giving us some comments to talk about. So the last one asked a buddy why everyone in Texas are so polite. He said, "We are all armed."
It's true.
Yep. Don't have any emails. Not that I saw, anyways. But we do have a number of YouTube comments.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Tony, do you want to go through those?
You bet. And first one is from Missing Manitoban from episode 636. Adriel, how would you compare the recoil of your 20 gauge to a light 7/8 ounce 12 gauge load for recoil sensitive shooters? It looks like most 20 gauge ammo are 7/8 ounce. And with a lighter gun, it seems to be it will be more felt recoil. Challenger has some super shorty shells that are 12 gauge, and they're only 5/8 ounce, very minimal kick. Biggest benefit of 20 gauge in my mind is mostly being less weight for smaller people to have to hold in front. What do you think? And I believe Adriel did respond. If they both shooting the same weight of shots at the same velocity, the heavier gun would recoil less. I agree that big advantage of 20 gauge is that you get a lighter gun. So yeah, it's all a physics game, right? But the super short shells, it depends on your gun. For example, the 590S Mossberg is specifically designed to feed them. Most guns don't like feeding them, and they're stupid expensive for how little powder and shot is loaded to them. So that seems like a scam.
And what are you going to use them for? Not clays. Probably not grouse. Maybe you could.
You could for grouse.
But why?
Less hurt shoulders and less hurt feelings.
You could use a 7/8 light recoil, and
that's
way cheaper than those shorty shells. But I guess the shorty shell would be less. It would be less loud. It wouldn't be as loud.
Yeah, perhaps.
7/8 probably.
Yeah. Use Area Pros. Jason Z 1919. Well, I just bought a Type N, so they better not be banning straight pulls. That's a pump action too, so you might be in trouble. And Style Z 3407 says he have one and absolutely love it. Works great, very accurate. I feel one. It's pretty good. I don't prefer it over the PR because it doesn't lock in the lock position. So
I don't like a pump that locks the bolt back or a lever that locks the bolt back.
No, as in it doesn't lock in the front position. It's only spring loaded, not click. There's you can't pull back on it anymore.
Good, yeah.
It's just a little different. But technically speaking, your AR doesn't lock in the front either. So,
nope.
Nope.
Brandon 9032 gave us a timeline for when we talked about speculation on episode 636. 1JBB. I don't know why Tony would be finger tightening anything on a 308 when Lupo gave up very clear, specific torque spec for their rings. That's where you're wrong. I actually have a YouTube video complaining about it. If you can find me on YouTube, I won't advertise it here. But their entire paper package.
What's your channel, Tony?
Yeah.
You got to find it. I'll leave it to be a mystery for now. But if you
Chinese guy talks about guns like
sure, I guess actually talks about a lot of other things.
Cowtown Tony. I'm searching right now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
find
you can't find it. But if you look at the packaging, it doesn't mention anything about torque specs. It has this weird wrench size that I can't find a bit for it, so I can't use my torque wrench on it, and it gives me a crazy high torque number that I don't want to stress my scope to. A combination of things. In the future, I would generally just go with this brand of scope, this brand of rings. Just my 2 cents on it. Ryan oh god, I can't pronounce that. Anyone help me out here?
McIntyre.
Okay, McIntyre 3847. He completely agrees on minute 46. I don't even know what that was. Anyway, if that was me, I would double tap 2 into the chest and set up at the tree and look out the last
He's
guy on
talking
the
on
bridge.
the Australia.
Oh, fair enough. What a joke the Australian police were. Sally, our own police in Canada are the same. Those are the worst trained people on the range, Sally. I would argue there are probably some good shooters out there, but
Yeah, that one.
many of them would be, for them, a firearm is a tool. It's not a part of their hobby, so they don't. It's like driving a car. Not a lot of people are like, I like driving a car on a track because I can. A lot of people are like, this is how I get to from A to B.
Yeah, so with police in Canada, most of them are not good shooters. Part of that, the department doesn't give them any ammo to train. They have ultra low expectations to pass their qualifiers. As far as it's just a tool for their job, I don't think that that's an excuse.
No, for sure not.
To shoot people, they need to be proficient. I think the quals are way too lax for them, and they need to be given and required to go use a certain amount of ammo every week to train, so that when they do have to open fire in public, they actually hit their target.
Yep. Completely agree.
and not the family behind the target. And it seems every time when they fire on someone, they don't give a shit about what's in the background.
No, they get total television.
Cars, buildings, they're just, and they'll fire once or twice. They use judicious amounts of lead for everything.
They keep shooting.
Mag dump it until it doesn't go anymore. Yeah, it's just what it is.
No surprise that they have a whole bunch of civilian casualties every time they shoot at a bad guy.
Second comment from Ryan. Also wild that the government goes on blaming the tools used yet again, not the people from crap hole countries that are immigrating into the country. Talk about a swing and a miss. Then how the president blames right-wing extremists. What a joke. Yeah, I'll tend to agree.
Those guys look left-handed, so I'm not sure about that.
Oh, what is it?
Some of the shooters.
So they're not right-wing extremists; they're left-wing left sinister extremists. Let's go with that. WILF Dar. Wilfdar. On the JTS E60.2 video by Adriel. Not bad for that price. Adriel, any thoughts? Good, bad?
Yeah, it's not bad for the price. It's heavy. It's got a steel receiver. Be good for like shooting clays and soaking up more recoil and just being like more durable, being a steel receiver rather than aluminum. I'd rather carry the aluminum one.
And we have the homework from Eddie. Adriel, I thought Glock discontinued the 10 Nifer finish black into 2010 on the Gen 4 due to environmental regulations. Really? I read they started using melanite after that. Some users complained it wasn't as durable as Tanifer. Maybe that's what your new slide is coated with. That's
No,
this.
I think my new slide is coated with Krylon or some kind. It didn't resist scratching whatsoever.
Rust-Oleum.
Nah, the Walmart stuff.
Oh god.
No name.
No name brand. That's disappointing about how hard you have to push forward on Tony Savage Impulse Bolt to close it. How does it compare to a K31? I never shot a K31, so I don't know. But
K31, it's Swiss. It's like butter.
It's
so sweet.
My one liner for the impulses. You have like it works, but you have to like you can't be very nice to it. You have to mean you if you run it, it will run, but it's just especially if you have a
compare it to a
I don't have it here,
or
so
something like that. Like pick up a Tika T3 and run the bolts on that, and compare the two of them, and you're like, these are in the same price range.
It's really expensive. That's the thing about it. I get it because it's a small production run thing, and they probably don't sell that many of them. I just want to know if they will close down shop because Beretta has the BRX, and that seems to be killing things effectively in unfortunate circumstances. How to earn friends and manipulate people. I believe that the book you are referring to is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Carnegie?
Influence.
Oh,
Carnegie, yeah.
Because this K31 is smoother than Impulse. Dustin, Environment and Climate Change Canada, their name since the Liberals got in power, called the deluge of water from the sky and atmospheric river. A past co-worker's opinion on that is it's just effing rain. I think they believe that putting a new name on a new phenomenon would fool people into believing their agenda. I think it's working though. Even in a virtual complete firearm ban country like Japan, a perpetrator managed to assassinate former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe with a homemade double short-barreled shotgun. Oh, it's a pipe bomb. A lack of access to firearm also didn't stop perpetrators from committing the the animation arson attack where 36 people were killed and 34 more were injured. Gun ban don't solve a society's problem with violence. That would be correct.
Yeah.
Frosty Prepper SK, I'm assuming you're from Saskatchewan, 3593 says, do not comply. I'm thinking your provincial government is giving you a good chance to do so.
Yeah.
Noe6588 2 weeks ago on Trevor's initial impression on the Kui Model 82. That would have been 5 years ago at least.
That's a minute ago.
Yeah, the 78 was probably the rarest of the bunch, followed by a 62. That's good to know. Sorry, I'm not that. Well, I'm interested in Kui firearms, but I haven't started a collection of them. PGD Tour on episode 636. Where's Random Dave?
Yeah, where is Random Dave?
I think he's just busy.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's quite a few comments collected over the holiday season.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wonderful.
Cool. And we do have a new Patreon as well.
Ooh.
Edmund at 308.
Is that Eddie?
Or
is that Edward? Because I also met up with Edward from TV Press Pass back in the day. He used to do like YouTube and some other stuff like that. Do some articles, if I remember correctly. And we had him on the
do
show.
articles and did a bunch of 3 gun and that. Yeah.
Yeah. I ran into him in Calgary.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It was Edmund. So.
Right.
Yeah. sponsor links. So we have links on our website. So if you're going to go buy something from Bass Pro or Brownells, head over to our website, click the link before you do your online shopping. We'll get a little bit of a kickback. And at some point, we will go through the list here
Soon.
Yeah, soon.
We need the data for next week from the year before.
Okay, sure. We'll do it.
If we can, please.
Yeah.
All right. Also, thank you to our supporters on Patreon. If you want to come help support us, you can head over there and pledge per month. And yeah, once again, if you'd like to send the show an email, you can send them to slamfireradio@gmail.com, and we will get into our shout outs and recommendations. Anybody?
I will shout out Eddie again. I think I shouted him out last show, but Eddie, that was a ton of fun. And now I'm drooling over your guns. And that doesn't happen all the time. So thank you for that.
I'll give a shout out to my range buddy Vinny. Gave me some 308 brass. That's nice. Well, I nicely killing them. It's a little bit odd that I somehow convinced him to give up his Remington precision rifle, so he didn't have a 308 gun anymore. And then sounds like soon enough I won't have a 308 gun either. So maybe we'll prep it for a rainy day, I guess.
Here we go.
I don't have any.
I can't think of anything.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to sign off. So go join our Discord server. Watch us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Join the CCFR, and we will see you next week.
Later.
Good night.
Good night, Kelly.
Good night.